Hello and welcome to Down Cathedral on the ancient hill of Down in Downpatrick, where I was born. Now I'm standing at the top of the hill at the main entrance to Down Cathedral, and I'm just going to bring you in on a short tour of some of the war graves in the cemetery, if you follow me. There are actually several World War I graves in the cemetery. This is one of Regimental Sergeant Major Cleland, Royal Enniskilling Fusiliers. Died 27th of October 1916, obviously in the Somme, which didn't end until November. And the next door neighbour to him is one that I have been tending. William John Little, Royal Army Medical Corps. Now he joined up aged about 16 and he served in France, and about a year later he was hit in the chest by a piece of shrapnel, and really it was a mortal wound, but he was looked after in field hospitals, then eventually brought home and nursed briefly in a hospital in Cheltenham, where he died on the 13th of July 1917, aged 18 or 19. Nobody looks after his grave, so I just have a wee flower pot plot that I tend from time to time with bulbs and so on. Rifleman S. McCoubrey, Royal Irish Rifles, 24th of August 1916, aged 30. Another victim of the Somme. Moving forward now to the Second World War, Merchant Navy. It says 2 sailors of the Second World War, buried 3rd of April 1942. Obviously their boat sank, whether by a torpedo or not. It doesn't say, no names, just the headstone. And now we come to the more recent troubles in this country. This is the grave of James Ferguson, Royal Ulster Constabulary Reserve, killed 6th of October 1983. His wife taught me in Sunday school for a short time. Greater love hath no man than this, that he give up his life for his friends. And death is a great leveller, because in the cemetery there are bishops, archdeacons, deans, county inspectors from the RIC, and the majority of just ordinary people like you and me, my parents, my grandparents. Thank you.
And thank you, Helen. It's impossible not to be moved by some of those stories and names and lives cut short. And so, our prayer. For light in a dark world, and hope in a fearful heart, and peace in a troubled soul.